What's up, folks? This is Acid Roots. So here's a concept I came up with that I would like to see a bunch. So, I remember when Jim Jones kind of did like a Bad Santa comedy album, and I always thought, if I were to make a music album, supposing there was some sort of rap album I could put out under my name or something like that, I would probably have a comedy theme to it. And I kind of think like a particular thing that I think so many people, there's not many people I've encountered when they talk about the Friday series that don't want to see what Chris Tucker would do with the Smokey character. He wasn't in Next Friday, he wasn't in Friday After Next. I think if I had the ability to put out a music album, I would pay probably a pretty exorbitant amount of money to get some new Smokey Chris Tucker skits for the album. Now I wouldn't film it, but I just would get like a 30-second. I'd see if Chris Tucker would be willing to do like a 30, 35-second, 50-second skit as like Smokey, and I'd get more than one because I know how valuable it would be as to how like a complete like esoteric it is at this stage and taboo just to be able to get new Smokey after he hasn't played that role since 1995. So I would do that. I would say, Chris Tucker, here's $660,000 for a 30-second skit. Surely you can revive the Smokey character and we'll see if you do it. If he would not do that, then I would have to effectively say that Smokey from Friday is probably dead, but I would come up with some skits. I'd probably have Ice Cube involved, something like that, and it just would be okay. Smokey is coming back. This is what he'd have to say all these years later. And I know Chris Tucker would be funny. That's the thing about it. But in turn with that, the rest of the comedy stuff wouldn't just be the Friday stuff. I mean, I would also do some new Debo. I mean, the guy that played Debo, Tommy Lister Jr., died last year. But if I would have had that idea sooner, I would have definitely, under the context, probably just having Debo get mad, having him yell or scream at somebody would have been real interesting, kind of like fuck Nelly or something like that. Just pissed off at Nelly, pissed off at, one of those rappers, maybe even Eminem, Snoop Dogg, um, just someone like that, just some rapper, Cameron, someone like that he could get pissed off at. And it'd be interesting. It would have. I mean, obviously, this is one that can't be done now, but definitely I think that would have been clever. They should, I definitely feel like the rap community should have messed with Debo more because everyone liked him. He was a popular character. Cat Williams would definitely be a part of this. I would definitely have to say, I mean, Cat Williams still does comedy specials, but it's been a while since he's kind of been like in his true prime back when true prime when he dropped like Pimp Chronicles Volume 1 and Volume 2. That Cat Williams needs to return. I know he still has it in him and he could stand. I wish more rappers would put Cat Williams on their skits. It's just wasted talent. He's meshed and affiliated with rap. Fuck with this person to get some new gems out of him because I feel like he could use it. I mean, definitely he's a worthwhile companion to rap. He needs to be messed with because he's funny. And then, just for the hell of it, I'd also have to say, before Jim Carrey gets too old, I'd have to say I'd love to see a revisit to Ace Ventura if I had the money. And it's not just a what if like a dream or something, but just kind of like actual sketches like this could happen if the cohesiveness were established. But I definitely would like to see more of like the Riddler from Batman Forever. I mean, Jim Carrey did such a spot on job with that. If I could be a part of helping out with getting that character revived, that would definitely be top notch. And then also, this is kind of another spare thing, but I also liked Anthony Anderson and Kevin Hart in Scary Movie 3, especially when they were knocking off like the 8 Mile movie where Anthony Anderson was playing like the future character that was supposed to be Proof from 8 Mile, with Eminem. It was just funny seeing that. That needs to be revived. That's one of Anthony Anderson's standout roles, was that character. I think it was like Mill Halleck or something like that. That character needs to come back and have like more appearances in entertainment media. And then Kevin Hart's just funny, so he could have been the other guy in there. I mean, they had good chemistry in Scary Movie 3. So that's just some stuff you know, rappers and folks like that who are making rap albums make a comedy rap album. You know, Ludacris made a Battle of the Sexes album that was just a flirty album with Shauna that was originally going to be with Shauna, but just kind of she just made a few appearances. But yeah, I would like to see like comedy rap albums that have like a emphasis on funny, and then the skits can feature comedians. I'm just saying that'd be a really stellar idea. If Jim Jones could come up with that in kind of a small EP format back in 2006, this could definitely be capitalized on. And let's do it before like Chris Tucker's like 75 or something, you know?